Yo, what is up? It is Fluxxy here from Team Nash UK, giving you a video which is an unboxing video on the Scuf controller I got today. I've opened it already earlier on when I got home from work because I just couldn't wait because it was like Christmas again, like opening a present and that. So I've made sure I've opened it. I've took off the sellotape and all that with this knife. It took quite some time, but I managed to get through it. Right. So I'm going to try and open it with one hand here, and let's have a look. Like I said, I've tried it already, so this is also a review as well as, so I'm going to compare the controllers. So this is the breaker cable that I got with the controller, and let's get it out of its wrapping. So this is how it came. So I've made sure I put it in exactly as it come, with the cables and everything. So this is the cables, and I have to get this cable tie off with one hand, and it's pretty difficult like. Right, I've got that off. Right, I'll do say that I do apologise for this terrible camera. It's on my phone. It's only a 3GS. 3GS? Yeah, right, 3 megapixel. So it does its job anyway. This is the rest of the cable that clips into the other one. Just there, yep. And there's the USB that goes into your Xbox for the controller. So I picked wireless over the wired controller because it's more reliable, I reckon. And normally you have to use batteries and recharge them, and there's not worse than being in the middle of a game and some thing terribly goes wrong and your controller goes off and then you die and then you lose connection afterwards because you've been stood there for ages trying to get your battery pack back in again. So yeah, I'll just list of all the things that I've got on the controller that I've purchased as my service from Scuf Gaming. Anyway, this controller is really light as I've got the rumble and pack taken out. I've got the domed analog sticks, as you can see, if I can zoom in right there. Nope. So if it goes in a bit blurred there, but there's the analog sticks right there, the dome to the left and the right one. I thought I'd may as well go and get both and pay an extra £3 is what it says. Got the blacked out buttons there, as you can see. As we turn the controller around the back, I've got the trademark Scuf Gaming panels at the back for A and B, which is the jump and knife, which is there, and it's got the official seal of approval from Scuf Gaming to show that it's a proper Scuf Gaming controller. As we move up to the controller, there is the trigger stops, just right there. I'll turn it so you can see them. As you press down, these are ideal to stop the triggers from going all the way down. You can see they're pretty sturdy when you press them down. As you just look over to the left of the triggers, I don't know if you can see it there, but there's the analog key hole of what the Allen key goes into, which is the Allen key that's there. I've just left it in there for now, just to show you how it comes in the box. Yep, so that's the box in there. And back to the controller. I've already sorted my sweet spot already, but you'll get an Allen key like I've showed, and you can sort yours out that way. Normally at the back of the controller you would get the Scuf grip, which is supposed to be the ones on the rifles to stop your hands from getting sweaty. But like I say, they are supposed to make your control weird at the back and a bit thick. But yeah, I haven't bothered to go for it because my hands don't really get that sweaty from I don't really play for that long anyway. So I've not opted to pay for that. And you can get a Scuf Gaming protected case, what I haven't got neither, because I don't really go to any competitions or out. I just play at home for fun. So yeah, right, we'll compare both of the controllers anyway, so you can have a look at the difference between them both. And there's both the Scuf Gaming controller and also the standard one with all the buttons and stuff. And this one is a wired controller. This one, a wireless, sorry. and these are a pain in the ass to use. Yeah, so what you want to do right there is chuck that motherfucker in the bin, because you don't no longer need it once you've got this bad boy. This is a really good controller. I used it earlier for a couple of hours, and I haven't got quite used to the controls yet of the panels that are at the back, but I will get there in the end. And it's improved my game a hell of a lot since I've been playing for them couple of hours, and I've had spare, but really, really worth investing. There's the boxing that all the bits and that came in. Pretty good, I reckon, from what you get. This is just, I don't know what that is, but it's got the instructions about what the panels and the instructions and whatnot, whatever you get on it. Yep, so that's that. I shut them all in there. I don't think you'd be interested in that much. Anyway, right. Right, the controller I've bought is pretty good from what I've used so far. I reckon it was a very good investment, but yeah, now we'll start to compare them anyway. The triggers on a normal Xbox control go all the way down, and for that split second that you use the Scuf controller, from what I've experienced so far from using this one and the Scuf gaming controller, is the split second that you pull that trigger down, and someone's already killed you who has a better connection. So this one gives you a better edge overall. So if you look on the trigger stops, it doesn't suppress as much down, but I've got this specialized to my liking. I've tweaked it around with the analog key, and I've got it to my liking anyway, so it's spot on and ready to go. So I couldn't really wait to use this control, and I have used it, and it is good. So yep, thumbs up to that. Yeah, so this is the boxing on the review. I'm sure I've done everything I needed to do to regards to including everything about the reviews and stuff. Yep, it's a good controller. I'd buy it myself if I was any of you out there watching this. Yep, and this is your boy Fluxxy. I'm out. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. Bye.